Hey everybody, this is MJ, and before the real commentary begins, look at that color correction. Just look at that. Okay, on the left is Sony Vegas's no color correction, straight from the HD PVR, raw file, imported into Vegas, no effects whatsoever. On the right hand side, however, there are effects. There are beautiful effects that add color, add sharpness, that add all those different things. And it is just I mean, every time I add those effects, the color correction, it adds an hour to my render time. So that's at expense to me. Well, not really, because when I render, I'm not really using my computer, so I don't really notice, and I'm sleeping, so I could really care less. But I mean, look at how massively different that looks. Look at that. I mean, just look at the sky, for example. On the right side, you have a nice blue sky. Nice, luscious, whatever, blue. On the left, you kind of have a grayish, kind of bleh, kind of, this world's dark. I'm gonna get rain, it looks like. On the right, though, it really just looks blue. And also, look at the stairs. Okay, that's a great example, because the line goes right down the middle there. Look at the right side. It's green, luscious, you know, you can really see the detail. Look at the handlebars for the guide bars, whatever you want to call them, for the stairs. You know, you see the red, you kind of see a little bit of detail, you know, there. Then on the left, you know, it's kind of like grayish. It's just getting gray. And then look at that building, completely gray. You see some color in there, a little bit of detail. And then look at the right side building. You have that fire there. You have the little ashes or ambers going up, and you have that nice little bluish color on the top there, and just the wood, and it's just, you know, great. I mean, awesome. I mean, Battlefield 3, I mean, looks 10 times better than Battlefield 3. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Battlefield, I'm not saying Battlefield 3's graphics are awesome. I'm just saying that the color correction that I use is awesome. But the color correction that I use is actually NC Gatorade, so I'll link that in the description. To the video that I mostly use. I edited it up a little bit, but I'm not going to make a whole video on my color correction, since most of the things that I do in my color correction is actually his. So, yeah. So, yeah, now you will be directed to the real commentary. So, there you go. Hey everybody, this is MJ back with Team Defender, I believe it is, on Fallen, using the L86 LSW, maybe? I don't know what it's called exactly. I haven't played this game in forever, and it sucks. But, so yeah, that's my idea on the game. It sucks. Battlefield 3 is the worst. You know, Infinity Ward is just one of them leeches, you know. They're driving it into the ground, where Treyarch tries to innovate and create new product and just be awesome. Which they are. They're doing a good job at being awesome. But anyways, instead of being on tangent at how bad Infinity Ward is and how they've really drove the series of Call of Duty into the ground, oh man, just think of how epic the commentary that would be. Infinity Ward is bad for this, and this, and this, and Treyarch is just praised and it's done this and this to really bring something new to the series year and year and year, and blah blah blah. And yeah. But no, that's not what I'm gonna do. This is more of an aviation commentary, and I kind of want stops. What I want to do is I'm flying around the world, not in real life. But that would be pretty cool. I want to do that someday. But anyways, in Flight Simulator, in FS Passengers, I'm flying around the world, and right now I am in Moscow, Russia, with a Airbus A321. Some of you may have heard of it. Airbus A320 might be a little bit more familiar to you guys if you really aren't into planes that much. Maybe you've heard of an Airbus A321, or maybe just of Airbus. But anyways, I'm in the middle of, I'm in Moscow, Russia. So if you guys kind of know where Russia is, it's on the left side of Russia. If you look at a map, it's near the bottom of Russia, kind of in the corner a little bit, left-hand corner a little bit. But anyways, and so what I want to ask you guys is, you people that live in Europe or stuff like that, I'm going to go back. I started in Atlanta, Georgia, up to Boston, and then hopped the pond over to London. And I kind of went like through London really fast, and like kind of anticipating me to want to get through it really fast and just get back to America. But then I was like, hey, you know what? Europe is so unexplored by me in this game. So unexplored. And I was thinking, why not do a commentary and ask from you guys what maybe stops I could make. Maybe you guys live somewhere and you don't have to tell me you live there, but maybe just tell me a stop to get there. I can land anywhere you want. I mean, if you tell me a town and there's no airport in the town, then of course I can't land there. But if they have a runway, I can land there. I'm telling you, if they have a runway, I can land there. I can land a jet. I can land a single-engine prop. I can land a multi-engine prop, a turbo prop, a multi-engine jet, a single. Well, actually, I don't even know if they have any single-engine. Well, actually, they do. Fighter aircraft, but most fighter aircraft actually have 2 engines. But anyways, I want to get some suggestions from you guys where I should fly. Keep in mind, I'm in Moscow right now. I will go east, I will go west, and I kind of want to go back east towards England, towards that area. And then after a while of going in there and finishing your guys' suggestions and hanging out in there for a while, I want to head back. And really enjoying the scenery too, because I've enjoyed the scenery of America. I live in America, alright? I fly FSX in America 99.9% of the time. Sometimes in Mexico, sometimes in Canada, but not really in Europe. So I really just wanted to kind of explore Europe. That's why I'm kind of doing this around the world thing. But then I just kind of went through it really fast, and I was just like, I gotta slow this down. I gotta take suggestions of where I should go, where you guys live and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to know exactly where you live, or you don't even have to tell me you live there. But what I'm saying is just suggestions of awesome places in Europe, awesome airports in Europe, if you know any, that I should fly to. It's just what I want to do is basically explore Europe more, and then get back on track towards my around the world thing. Because right now I'm in Moscow, and basically the flight plan would work out if you guys don't give me any suggestions. Is I would keep on going the way that I'm going right now, and I would go to Moscow to Ufa, Russia, and from Ufa I would make my way most likely into Beijing, and then from Beijing to Tokyo, and then kind of work my way south down to basically through like Japan and in that country, and then I would go even kind of down further and further down, and farther down, so when I'm within like 2 hours of flight time, or 3 or 4 hours of flight time from Sydney, Australia. And then from Sydney I go to Auckland, because I really want to go to Auckland and see clowns. How big of a city or metropolis, I guess you could say, a clown lives in. But that'd be kind of interesting, because FSX does have good scenery, or whatever, decent scenery. So just kind of to give you a gauge of how big the town is, or city, or whatever. And I kind of want to see that. But then from Auckland I go to Honolulu, Hawaii, and I believe that's on the island of Oahu. Maybe, I don't know. But and then from there to San Francisco, and then from San Francisco just work my way around the country again and make my way back towards Atlanta, where I started. And yeah, so give me your suggestions, otherwise it's just going to keep on going like that. And I don't want it to keep on going like that. I want to eventually complete going around the world, of course, and making my way back to Atlanta. But I want to enjoy the scenery more, enjoy Europe more, enjoy Asia, enjoy all those places. So give me an airport, give me a town. I can look up airports in the town. Give me the country too. I mean, airport, country, and then tell me where I should land, tell me where I should go, and maybe I'll record a little bit of it. It'd be a little bit harder to record and a little bit to edit and stuff like that, but maybe I could do a little bit, not too much, but a little bit of it. So yeah, that's been MJ, and I'm out.